Mystery Machine drives down a sunny highway, but all is not as it seems, as a motorcycle pulls up next to them. That's the normal part. What's not as normal? A woman, bright red hair, floating behind the motorcycle at speed. What secrets will we uncover on our international mystery? Let's see. Welcome to Mysteries in the Machine.
I'm Charlie.
And I'm Ethan.
And the back of the Mystery Machine has opened up, and we have a floating person here today. Also, Ginger.
I wish I was as magical.
You are absolutely as magical.
I was going to say, she absolutely is as magical.
Yes, I just twist my ponytail and zap.
Whatever works.
Right.
Well, who are you, mysterious person?
It's me, Hayley!
Back on the pod.
Yeah!
Woo.
Whoop whoop.
Unfortunately, whenever Hayley is on the show, racist shit happens. This is just bad timing.
It's a horrible timing.
I mean, it's almost like Scooby-Doo has like a non-zero amount of racist episodes.
I mean, yeah, but it's just bad timing that Hayley's been here twice in a row for episodes that were quite racist.
Yeah.
True,
not the best.
True. This is also our second racist episode in a row because the last time we had the Tom Sawyer
thing.
Oh God, yeah. That's true.
We were in Tom Sawyer country.
I mean, I think this is burgeoning on Decoy for a Dognapper territory in terms of racism, but I could be wrong. Yeah, this one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to feel about this one, because, like, listen, Jeannie herself, charming as hell. Like, she's adorable. But the whitewashing of this episode, it's a thing. It sure is.
Yeah.
It's very white in here. It's like a snowstorm.
Yep. A snowstorm in the middle of the desert.
In the middle of Iran.
That's true. I mean, they have mountains in Iran, but, like, not there.
No.
Before we have to unpack all of that, Hayley, why don't you reintroduce yourself? There's multiple of you, apparently. You're a swarm of bees.
Oh, dang.
Haley's just a swarm of bees in a sweatshirt.
Bees? Question mark.
Yes.
Okay. If I am playing Cards Against Humanity with you and you play that card on me, you will win.
Perfect.
I've heard you say this, and I can't wait to play
Cards Against Humanity. That is just Ethan lore that you have to know.
Mine is Stan Radcliffe's Delicious Asshole, so...
I get it.
That's my favorite card. And what the problem is Charlie's deck is too big. It's never been played.
I am sorry, my deck is, like, this big.
It's huge!
Well, if we're done comparing deck sizes, Hayley, who are you? What are you doing?
Who are you? What do you do? What do you plan to do? What are your pronouns?
I'm Hayley, again. She, her. I don't do much, but I am actually going to be starting, hopefully releasing soon, fanfic podcast called Fanfic Chronicles. Yay! Where I'm going to only talk about good ones. So no My Immortal, not even talked about. Actually, it is talked about once. But in passing.
You can't really bring up fanfiction without bringing up My Immortal.
Yes, and I've already recorded my first episode's intro, and when describing the pod, I said, I'm not talking about My Immortal.
Oh, like we don't talk about Velma.
We don't talk about Bruno. No.
But hopefully that will be coming out shortly. Yay!
Awesome. We hope to be on eventually.
Yes.
We gotta find some good Scooby-Doo
fanfiction.
I have to find the Scooby-Doo tag on AO3. Hold on.
I was gonna say it's not up right now, but that's tomorrow.
We have to do research. Maybe not during the pod.
That's a good point. I should probably not do that right now.
I already know at least one fanfic that I want to bring to you.
Perfect.
And that's it's Percy and Annabeth, but it's She's the Man. So
that's fun.
One of my favorite fanfics.
Okay, I'm so excited to read that now. That sounds amazing.
I am not super involved in the fanfiction community, so this intrigues me.
I'm too much involved. Like, I literally know, I get alerts from AO3's tweets, and I know it's going to be down for 6 hours tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m.
Wow.
They say 6 hours, but sometimes they're quick.
Okay.
Those people are fast.
Now, Kelly, my girlfriend, is a Wattpad girly. So...
Oh no.
Wattpad will never be on my pod.
I'm still a fanfiction.net girly, so I'm sorry.
That's where I started as well, and then I found AO3. I had to maneuver my way into AO3 too, because I don't know if you still have to have an invite to get in, but I loopholed my way in. I scoured through the internet for an invite, because I wasn't... Yeah.
Interesting.
Now I actually want to do research to see if you do still have to get an invite. I'll have to
I don't know.
I'll have to do a little more research, and maybe that's how I'm gonna end my first episode.
You gotta talk about like the history of like fanfiction sites and all of those things. On your
RDR, that I'm gonna do terminology. It's not just about the fics.
Depending on how far back you want to go, you consider the Divine Comedy fanfiction.
I think I might start at Star Trek.
Listen, Ethan, if you want to go far enough back, I think most literature far enough back is just fanfiction.
Yes, a lot of it is.
Like, I'm pretty sure the Epic of Gilgamesh is fanfiction.
Was Gilgamesh a real person, or is he just made up for the myth?
Yes, he was it was probably actually like Bilgamesh or something, but like he was a real like Mesopotamian king. So
okay, so they that is fan fiction then.
So I think most things can be fan fiction, but listen, at some point I'm just gonna go off and I'm gonna talk about King Arthur.
Technically, the Bible is fan fiction too.
It is.
This is true.
It is. Just written by God. I didn't know God was a fanfic writer.
He is.
Listen, God can make whatever they want to. They love their own work.
Oh my goodness.
We're going off the rails.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, this is not my fanfic. Or my podcast.
This is true.
Hayley, how did you pick this episode?
I looked at a list. I saw that the ones I really wanted were already taken. And I go,
which one did you really want?
I wanted the Addams Family.
I
love Wednesday and Morticia. They're my favorite. So
don't worry, it's also like our lowest rated episode.
It is. Because we don't get as much Addams Family as we deserve.
Like, it's lacking in Addams Family. So
they need the people of Scooby-Doo need to rectify that. They need to do a new episode.
We need a new crossover.
Yeah.
Where is it, guys?
We do.
Come on.
Writers of Scooby-Doo, come on. Get in the comments.
They gotta be working on something. Hayley, do you think anyone who works on Scooby-Doo actually listens to our show?
No, and I don't think they get that reference either.
I don't know. The what's it called? The character creator, the Scooby-Doo thing.
Okay, yes, they do follow us on Instagram.
Follow us.
So get in the comments.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo character creator
Character studio. That's what it is.
Admin. Character studio, admin. Get at us.
Get in those DMs, slide into the DM.
Honestly. I mean, honestly, I'd love to hear from them. So.
But since I couldn't do Addams Family, I looked at the list and was like, oh, I've heard of I Dream of Jeannie. I'll pick that one. Completely random.
Go for it, obviously. So you've heard of it. Ethan,
yes.
You had no knowledge of this.
I had absolutely zero knowledge of I Dream of Jeannie, period.
Really?
No idea. Didn't even, no. Absolutely no knowledge at all.
You hadn't even seen images of it? That's wild to me. That's so interesting. I at least knew in passing of, like, you know, the blonde lady wearing the genie garb in all of its racistness.
Yes.
Okay, then why did they make her a redhead in this? If she's a blonde in the show.
I get her confused with, I can't remember who it is, but it's the witch who twitches her nose.
Oh, like Bewitched? Is that it?
Yeah. Bewitched, yeah. I get,
it's like the same era.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I just think...
Interesting.
Yeah, Bewitched had a newer movie, though, like in the early 2000s, I think, and that's what I think of all the time.
This is news to me.
Yeah. I mean, I also know of I Dream of Jeannie mostly because, like, I've been to Comic-Con and such. There have definitely been, like, cast people there at several
Oh, people from the show.
Yes, at least from the live action. I don't know about anything.
Yeah, because I was like, why are people dressing up as characters from I Dream of Jeannie right now?
No, I mean, like, the like actors and the people who made it and everything.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so that's at least what the basis for Jeannie, the animated series, is based on. Which
that's right. That's where this whole thing came from.
Yeah, that's where that came from. But let's talk about the cartoon series, which only had one season, 16 episodes. It was airing at, like, the same time as this Scooby-Doo show.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was another Hanna-Barbera TV show.
And she's blonde.
70s.
Oh, wait. There is a Jeannie TV series where she is a redhead from 1973 to 1975.
It might have been one of the spin-offs or something.
Yeah, because it's just called Jeannie.
Yeah, this is the one that I think we're getting the characters from.
Yeah, because there's the apprentice guy and the
Wait,
boy.
Mark Hamill was in this show?
Ethan, I was getting there. I was getting to it.
Sorry.
So the premise of Jeannie, the cartoon, is that this high school kid, Corey, played by Mark Hamill, discovers a bottle while surfing and becomes the master of Jeannie. And also, apparently, Babu might have been in the same bottle because he's her apprentice. He exists.
He definitely exists.
He's there.
And also, sometimes Corey's best friend, Henry, shows up. So
Harry?
Best friend. Okay.
That's who they had in the episode. Best friend.
That's what I'm saying. The air quotes are heavy here.
But apparently those four are the only characters who know that Jeannie is actually a genie, and otherwise it's usually kept secret, apparently.
Did her floating and her ponytail being sentient not give that away?
I don't know, man. It just says that, like, the episodes focus on trying to hide Jeannie and Babu's identities. Like,
sure.
While he's in high school. So
what?
Apparently, this episode they were just like, nah, fuck it. Like, they're meeting people who know about them and their existence, apparently, so it's fine.
Sure.
Well, and the way Scooby was doing things, he already knew who she was.
Clearly.
Yeah, exactly. They've done this before in other episodes, like when they met the Addams Family, they were just like, that house looks familiar. Those people, wait a second, it's the Addams Family. I know them from TV. And it's like, is that... Are they characters? Are they filming their actual life?
They're the first Kardashians.
I would love it if we actually had the Addams family in real life instead of the Kardashians.
Oh,
Do
same.
not come for me, Kardashian stans.
Come for me.
Though
I will fight.
Though I feel like the people who like the Kardashians and the people who listen to our show are two separate circles.
Yeah.
So...
Oh,
that's why.
So.
You can find me at... No, I'm joking.
Hayley, that's at the end. Don't worry about that right now.
Stay till the end, Kardashian fans, and then you'll be able to find how to fight me.
When the fanfic chronicle starts, you just get an influx of emails.
God.
Technically, I already have my Instagram page open, so...
Oh, what... Have I followed this?
Well, no. This? Literally, I think I only have one spam follower.
Oh, okay.
I haven't posted it anywhere.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, time to stalk Hayley.
Oh, gosh.
Charlie, not now, please.
Let the Kardashian fans find me first.
There you go.
Fine.
Hey, they're not as bad as Swifties when it comes to, like, social media sleuthing.
True.
So...
True.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the plot of this show. It has a very different plot than the original sitcom, apparently. Because they're all like, you know, we're teenagers dealing with stuff and all of that.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's Jeannie. It certainly exists. And listen, Jeannie as a character, she's adorable. She's iconic. I just wish so many things were different.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of making her, you know, a djinn, she could be any other magical entity and be fine.
Wait. Is she a ginger?
Ha!
I'm so sorry.
There are two gingers on this show right now.
Yup.
There are.
And I'm not one of them.
No, you are not. Alright, let's talk about the fucking episode, because...
God, it's been 20
we've
minutes.
We've been here for 20 minutes.
Let's do it.
Alright, the gang is not lost today. They're just chilling, they're just driving, for once, you know? And all of a sudden, who else is on the highway but Corey and Henry, and also Jeannie floating in midair.
Just chilling.
It is truly wild. That the premise of that show is that they hide her identity, and yet she's just like floating.
She's just freeballing. She's ready.
Yeah.
Anyone could see her. She don't care.
I mean, they are like out in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question about this road though, because clearly Scooby can see them, but when you get an overshot, there's the mystery machine is on a small road. Where are they? Like, are they on a road that's like...
They're on a road that's parallel to them, but like across some landscaping for some reason, is what I'm getting.
I did not. I was like, where are they? I need
some kind of frontage road, I would assume.
But they seem to be going the same way. Which is like, why would there be two separate roads going the same way? And that's my question. And they're not on the same.
I don't know, man. They're just going there. And Scooby's the first one to notice Jeannie is floating, and he knows who she is. He recognizes her. It took me so many times to watch this to understand what was happening here. And he's just like, zap, 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 zap. And then he does the thing with his tail. He's trying to imitate her ponytail.
Yup.
I didn't notice what he was doing at first until I saw her ponytail do the thing.
Same. I don't blame Scooby for being an instant simp over her, though. Because I would too.
Okay. This is the second time that Scooby has simped for a human-ish woman in this show.
Okay, once again, I don't think it's supposed to be that Scooby is in love with these people. I think it's just like,
there were hearts.
You're so cool.
There were hearts around his head.
That's what I'm saying.
There were hearts.
That's what I'm saying.
He gave her a kiss.
He's a dog.
But he didn't lick her. Well, he did. But then he gave her an actual mwah kiss on the cheek, but still.
Keep in
I
mind,
don't think this is reverse bestiality.
keep in mind, Jeannie is supposed to be 16 in air quotes, or at least look 16.
How old is Scooby?
I don't fucking know, man. Depending on what continuity that you have, he could be like just a grown Great Dane or like an alien. So who knows?
Who fucking knows what this boy is?
So Scooby needs to go to jail, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, take him to the pound. Take him to the pound immediately, straight to jail.
Is he going to horny jail, Hayley?
Yes, Hayley. Put him in horny jail.
He goes to horny jail. Bars are down.
Okay, but like Jeannie is also wearing like sheer flowy pants, which does not help Scooby at all.
I think that's just what like general costumes for like that, like because I'm thinking of like Halloween costumes for genies.
Yeah, right, but like they don't have to be
I'm thinking like
see-through.
belly dancers. Like that's like
okay.
the vibe, you know?
Sure.
Not Genie from Aladdin. There we go. I pulled a. Okay, these women are very more scantily dressed.
Well,
I did just Google Genie costume female. That's my mistake.
It's bound to happen.
That was my mistake.
That's how it goes, guys. That's just how it goes.
For Halloween, you have to be slutty.
Yes.
Or scary.
Those are only two genders. Is slutty and scary.
Slutty and scary.
Or slutty and scary.
Non-binary.
Oh, so like a sexy ghost face or something like that.
Sexy Jason.
Yes.
There has to be a costume out there for a sexy Jason.
Oh, I guarantee.
I want them to make out.
Jason Oh, it didn't even need me to finish.
You want sexy Ghostface and sexy Jason Voorhees to make out? Is that what I'm hearing, Charlie?
Yes, I do.
The masks would make that pretty hard to do.
Okay, actually, I would wear these costumes. They're pretty cute.
Okay, go off.
They're actually pretty cute. Okay.
All that aside.
Well, okay, we're all simping for Jeannie. That's what I'm
Yes.
hearing today, is that she's, you know.
I mean, I'm not, because she's supposed to look like a minor, but...
Then I'm not either.
Like, if the Wikipedia is to be believed, she's trying to look 16 years old. So I'm not messing with that.
For some reason, she is.
Okay, isn't she thousands of years old, though, too?
Okay, there's the same problem in anime.
This is the anime problem. This is it, where it's like, oh, that like tiny girl who looks like she's 12 is actually like thousands of years old and also a dragon for some reason. Like that's anime, guys.
Yes, that is anime.
And like, your dragon is not to be a human woman with titties, which is a real anime, by the way.
Oh, I believe it. You could say anything that had big titties and said, oh, it's an anime, I'd believe you.
The titty physics are impeccable. Everything.
Yes.
Everything is important.
Maybe that should be my new podcast. Anime.
Titty physics.
Titties.
Yes, great medium to discuss anime titties. Audio.
Exactly.
Listen.
Especially coming from someone who's ace.
That's even better.
I know, right?
Listen, if you want to see somebody breast boobily, just watch anime, okay?
Very true.
Listen, sometimes you just want to watch somebody breast boobily.
Yes,
at least I do.
Exactly.
I can't speak for y'all.
Oh, I can.
Yes.
Yes.
Gay.
Gay.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be the most unhinged episode so far.
Yeah.
I am fine with that.
It takes away from the racism.
That it does.
Yeah,
Right.
Anyway, the mystery machine is run off the fucking road.
That's the most important thing. And then it's like, oh no, what happened to the car? Wait, what's happening, guys? And Jeannie just like fixes it in like 2 seconds. Because
she's
Jeannie.
teleports it back onto the road. Yeah.
Guys, this is the first instance of actual magic in
Yep.
Scooby-Doo.
It took them that long? Kind of surprised.
I mean, up until now, it had just been like either science or smoke and mirrors. So.
Doesn't
Yeah.
Velma say a line about, oh, I don't even believe it, or something like that, because she's the scientist?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, when they start floating together later.
Okay.
First, Scooby and Shaggy are just like, I'm so hungry. And then Genie makes an entire picnic for them. So,
Okay, Charlie, I wanted to discuss this with you. What's the line for Genie shenanigans here? Because there's a lot of them.
Fuck, I forgot about shenanigans. I'm not gonna lie.
How could you forget, Charlie?
Because I've been so off track this episode, okay?
That's fair,
I was thinking too much about titty physics.
Been there. Been there.
Got in the way.
So, let's see. It can't just be like magic is a shenanigan, because like when Genie does her magic correctly, it's not a shenanigan. Now Babu fucking it up is a shenanigan.
Agreed.
His whole existence is a shenanigan.
Okay, I have thoughts about Babu whenever we get to him, which is pretty quickly actually, but
yeah, because he steals the food.
Yeah, he
it's not Scooby for once.
Nope.
Potato salad or something. And
yeah,
like,
yes,
because he thought it was coleslaw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Here's the thing. I am a coleslaw enjoyer. That is a controversial opinion, apparently.
It's disgusting.
Like some people just have it out for coleslaw, and I understand.
Yes, we do.
There are places that get it wrong a lot, especially Raising Cane's. Raising Cane's has shitty coleslaw. Okay, but there are places that do it right. Are you a double toast person?
Yes,
Hayley?
I am. I literally, because I'm going to waste the coleslaw. I'm not going to eat that coleslaw. Even if it was good coleslaw, I would not eat that. So, why wouldn't I get a double toast? If I could, I would sometimes change my fries into a triple toast.
Okay, that's unhinged.
I love toast.
I like fries more than toast.
No, sometimes the potato aspect.
Charlie, are you a double toast person?
I don't know what that is.
Have you ever been to a Raising Cane's?
I have not.
Okay. I'll take you to one.
So Raising Cane's is a chicken restaurant where they serve chicken fingers in various quantities.
You would love it.
That's all they have.
You do realize I love chicken fingers.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's why
exactly.
I said
their chicken sandwich is just 3 chicken tenders on a bun with sauce.
This is Charlie's dream place.
Honestly, it is. I don't know why they haven't been there yet.
I don't even need the sauce. I just need the chicken. Why
they have that too. Like,
things?
I don't like the sauce. That's a hot take.
Hayley! Okay.
I don't like many sauces though.
That's fine. As long as it's not just cane sauce. Because cane sauce is good.
She's not a saucy girl.
Well,
she is most of what I eat. Yeah.
Anyway, so at Raising Cane's, you can get various quantities of chicken fingers. I think it's like 4 to 6 chicken fingers with fries. They're crinkle cut fries. They're really thin and small. And coleslaw. Like a little cup of coleslaw about this big.
And toast.
And a slice of toast. Like Texas toast. Very buttery, very garlicky toast.
I miss the toast.
Some people, Hayley,
yeah,
ditch the coleslaw for another slice of toast.
Because you can change out any side for another side. So if people really like the coleslaw and don't like the fries, they can get 2 coleslaws and no fries. It goes both ways.
It does.
But those people are wrong.
Raising Cane's has done a disservice to coleslaw. I do not. It's not one of the good ones. KFC is a pretty good coleslaw, in my opinion.
I just don't like coleslaw. Too saucy.
That's valid. Sorry, we have gotten way off track once again.
I'll take you to Raising Cane's, Charlie. It's okay. Next time we hang out.
Absolutely. You need to. I am a chicken finger connoisseur, so I need to go to all the chicken finger places.
That's valid.
Oh yeah, Cane's. They have the chicken tenders themselves are not very flavorful on their own. That's why they have the sauce.
So they're doing them wrong, is what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah,
I think they're really good. I think they're really moist and great.
They're really juicy, they're really crispy, which I enjoy, but the breading is not very flavorful at all.
Which is why I kind of like it. I'm a bland bitch.
Listen, you can have your bland food. I'm just not here for it.
That's fine.
I'll be the judge of whether this is good.
Tonight, I went to Buffalo Wild Wings and had Parmesan garlic, and it hurt my tummy.
I feel like that's a lactose intolerance thing.
No, it's the spicy thing. Well, it's also lactose intolerance, but
Hayley, Parmesan garlic is not spicy.
it's
I don't know what to tell you.
It's the pepper.
She can't do spicy.
I have a very bland palate.
Hayley, when are you gonna move to like the UK?
I wish.
She wants to.
Literally, when I was in London, I had the best time. I had the best time. It was the best eating I have
Hayley,
had.
you can have all the fish and chips and mushy peas that you want.
I don't want fish and chips. I want chips. I just don't want the fish. I don't like fish, which is kind of ironic because I'm a Pisces. Haha.
Well, I don't like eating lion, so I'm a Leo.
How do you know? Have you ever had a lion?
I don't want to eat.
I don't eat people. I'm a Gemini.
How do you know? Have you tried it?
Okay, listen. Depending on your definition, I do eat one specific person, but
scandal.
What, is she a twin?
No.
Horny jail. Now we have two in there.
Hey, Charlie should be right in there with me.
Always.
Okay, everyone.
Always in horny jail.
Okay, we have three people in horny jail.
Speaking of horny jail, Scooby-Doo.
He is in horny jail, so.
He is. Because he's simping for this genie that looks like a 16-year-old redhead. For some reason.
We have entered Babu. Can we just say that his entrance is a shenanigan? I'm gonna say
yes,
that.
we can. The shenanigan number 1.
So, yeah, this is where we get the explanation that Babu is her apprentice. He's been an apprentice for 1,500 years, apparently. That's why he's really bad at it. Okay, my question is, how do you be an apprentice genie? Like...
Dude, there's a program.
Yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing. If a genie is in prison for 10,000 years, and they're still, like, alive, 1,500 years is not that long.
He baby. He went to genie school. He got his degree. Now he's internship, but he's not paid. He's going to have to do this for 3 years, then join up a startup, and then go and live with his parents. It's a thing.
I'm just thinking about Genie from Aladdin and like the you know how all of the genie stuff works, at least in that world where it's like, oh, you're like imprisoned and all of this shit and that's your whole existence and everything. It's like, why would you want to be a genie?
But that's a different genie. So Genie from I Dream of Jeannie doesn't have the 3 wishes thing though.
That's true, she doesn't. Which is actually more accurate.
She's still an all-powerful indentured servant, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which, number 1, not a huge fan of that femme-presenting person being subservient to a man. The vibes are bad.
Okay,
it was the 70s.
It be her kink. So.
Oh. Okay.
Let's just say it's her kink. She has a master servant kink. So
that is definitely a thing. So
okay, but out of the both of them, she would be the one who's the master. She has more of a backbone than him.
True.
She does. She really does.
So,
but
like, because it's the 70s.
Yeah,
we can't have that.
No.
So I was just gonna say, can I like talk about like genies for like a quick second and how like so like they're like demons-ish creatures from like Middle Eastern Arabian mythology and all of that sort. And in fact, in like the legends, like originally they did have just however many wishes you wanted. Like Disney invented 3 wishes as far as I know. Damn. So
yeah, I haven't read the original story in a long time, so I didn't remember.
Yeah, if you're thinking like Aladdin, there's actually like 2 genies that he comes across in the story. One's in a ring, one's in a lamp, and he gets just however many wishes he wants from both of them. So
why did Disney restrict it to 3?
Storytelling and also rule of 3.
Yeah, rule of 3 is a thing.
Like you see this, and it's like this wishing for, like, anything you want works best as, like, a sitcom format, which is basically what the Genie show is.
Yeah.
And narratively, it doesn't work if you can wish for anything you want, right?
Yeah.
So, I think that's why Disney was just like, no, we can't do that shit. It's not helpful.
That's fair.
Thank you.
Anyway, we get more Babu shenanigans.
Yes, this is when Scooby just asks for Genie to make him fly.
Mm-hmm.
And then Babu's just like, hey, Shaggy, you want to try that too? And he makes the entire Mystery Machine float, which is not what anybody asked for, actually. Shaggy was just like, is this a good idea? I don't know if I want to. It's like, and then Babu does it. Also, Babu's thing is saying yapple dapple to make things happen.
I'm not a huge fan of that catchphrase personally.
I hate it.
It got very annoying very fast.
Yes.
It's making me think of, like, Yabba Dabba Doo, but, like,
right.
not as good.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, just something about the way the actor said it just rubbed me the wrong way, and, like, with how many times he said it.
Dapple!
Charlie, don't fucking start. I swear on all holy.
No, it's awful. It's horrible. So,
like, Genie doesn't say anything to do her magic. She just waves her ponytail around. He can just wiggle his fingers. It works.
Yeah, she's just that cool. Okay?
She's older. She's the mature Genie, so she has control over powers.
Mm-hmm.
See, he has to have a magic word.
She's the older one, and then look at Babu. Look,
they can look like, I guess. I mean, they can look however they want. They're genies, but
true. That man is, like, large and tall.
Okay, here's the thing. That's one of the thoughts I had. They kind of did good by him in not making his weight the butt of a joke.
Yes.
It's his ineptitude with magic that's the butt of the joke.
I will say, though, a lot of the times plus-size people are the joke friend. So they do fall into that stereotype.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I will also say, if you notice, like, the pigments of everyone's skin, his is different than everyone else's. He's not, like, dark by any means, but he's not Whitey McWhiterton like Genie is.
No, he's definitely more along the lines of a Middle Eastern person.
He has seen the sun at least once.
Compared to everybody else.
Yes.
Yeah. So the gangs are, like, hanging out, driving for 5 seconds, and then suddenly Babu gets a message.
Well, they're trying to decide if they're going north or south. They're like, well, we have nothing to do.
Let's just chill and hang out for now. That's fine. Yeah. So they just get telepathic messages, I guess, because they're magic and everything, and their message is to go to Persia, but that specifically Genie has to go because she's the super cool one.
Yeah.
And she has to deal with this evil djinn scenario happening over here. And then she eventually also gets the message. For some reason, Babu got it first. I don't know.
He has better reception, I guess.
And the mystery gang gets to go with them, because why not? Why not?
Is this the first time we're going international in this show?
It is the first time we've ever been outside the US, as far as we can tell.
Yeah.
We've never confirmed anything before that. So yeah.
Yep.
But now we're going to Iran.
Yep.
That we are.
Where everyone speaks English.
I mean, and everyone is also white.
Iranian people speak English. Like, it's not...
Yes.
Like, I went to high school with a guy whose parents are from Iran, so...
Yes, but I feel like it's a little weird. Well, they're like, they just... I don't know.
Well, okay, I did see something about the original I Dream of Jeannie show, is that she actually is speaking in Persian until... the guy wishes that they could talk to each other, and apparently that's how she starts to speak English in that show. So like they thought of it.
Okay,
they did.
Okay. I was unaware.
That was like the only thing that I saw when I was like looking stuff up. Like, interesting.
Weird.
So does that mean all genies come from Persia?
I mean, yeah, they are, like, Middle Eastern folklore, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Perfect.
Unclear.
Mm.
So we get evil guy in the shadows, and he's got the evil genie guy.
Who looks, let's just say, more ethnic.
Yes.
Yeah. The evil genie looks more ethnic. The random evil dude is still white.
Yeah, for some reason.
So there, again, choices being made all across the board.
Yeah, not a fan of the choices being made, but here we are.
Yeah. I'm wondering if this episode is more along the lines of a genie plot line than a Scooby-Doo one, because it doesn't feel
I think so.
very Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, this is an episode of Genie with Scooby-Doo and the Mystery Gang along for the ride.
Yeah.
I count another shenanigan because Babu's shoes didn't teleport along with them, so he went back to get them.
Yes, correct. And so guess what? We ended up in Persia. Wow.
Woo-hoo.
Magic. Also, Babu sits on a pole.
He's not the best with teleporting. He doesn't know what he's doing yet.
He's not the best with anything.
That's his whole shtick.
I know.
Yeah. So we're at like a creepy palace place, and we're all just like, do we want to go in? Do we not want to go in? And Genie's like, Scooby, you can't go. Who will protect me?
And he still says, I'm out of here.
Because the door's
Genie,
like automatically.
Genie, my girl, you are the most capable of everyone here.
Yes, but she's trying to make the dog feel useful.
Because that's a woman's job.
Again, he's a dog, guys. I'm not the one who's thinking that Scooby is hot for her. That's your problem.
It is our burden. It is our burden to bear.
I will accept the burden.
So Scooby and Shaggy are trying to run the fuck away, and Velma's like, Genie, can you fix that and make them turn around? Because they won't stop.
Until they get to North Carolina.
North Dakota.
North Dakota. I knew it was one
Close
of the
enough.
Norths.
And so instead we're going inside.
Is Genie's like revolving door a shenanigan?
I think it is just a little bit, because it's like, wait, they were doing the running bit, and then she revolves them, and then they run into a pool. So it's a little bit.
Scooby runs into a mouth of a statue first.
Mm-hmm.
So
a very shallow pool too.
Yep, it's probably
it's
one of those. Yeah, like one of the fountains on the front.
Sure.
Yeah. So they're just like going in this palace place and opening every door to see if there's anybody here. There's no one here,
which is a little rude.
Yeah.
This is just trespassing, guys.
Yeah, because and Genie even says, "Oh, the Persians are known for their hospitality." Yeah, you can be hospitable to people if you know they're in your house.
Yes.
If you invite them into your house.
Yeah, but Genie's just like, let's just each take a room. It'll be fine, guys. Let's go to sleep. Don't worry about it. So we, each group takes a room, and we end up with Shaggy, Scooby, and Babu.
At first, I thought Fred was going to be in there, and when there was just them three, I'm like, where's Fred? And nope, he took a room by himself.
Yeah, because Babu took his spot next to Shaggy. So rude.
Babu's trying to steal his man. That's not cool.
That's not cool, dude.
Yeah, so Shaggy goes to brush his teeth. I want to know where he's doing that.
There has to be a bathroom.
There's gotta be a bathroom.
Yeah.
I mean, they snooped in enough rooms, so maybe they found a bathroom as well.
Yeah.
Presumably. But from the looks of it, it appears to be attached, or at least very close to the room that they were in.
I would hope in a palace that you could have bathroom attached rooms.
Like, in my 2-bedroom townhouse, I have a bathroom attached to my bedroom. Like,
yeah.
It's not that unusual.
Nope.
There you go. So, Scoob and Babu decide to check inside the closet to see if, wonder if there's anything in there. Scooby's like, no, there's nothing in there. There's someone in there, guys. There's a man.
Yeah.
A man in the closet.
Well, it could be a man. We don't know.
Yeah.
A thing is in the closet.
A person is in the closet.
Yes.
Which, like, guys.
Well, they should come out.
Hayley, we make this joke every time there's a closet involved. Please bear with us.
There's a bear with you?
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah. I knew it. And of course, fucking Babu says yapple dapple as Scoob and Shaggy and him are like hiding in the bathroom, and then, oh my goodness, look, it's the guy, he's right behind you, and so they have to run underneath the bed. Oh wait, the Scooby was hiding under the bed instead of in the bathroom, and so they're all just shaking the bed, and Babu's like, oh, can I make him disappear again? I can't do it, I'm scared.
Being so useful.
He makes the bed disappear instead. So we have nowhere to hide, guys.
Good job.
And this person is just looking menacingly at them for some reason.
Yeah, he's just standing there menacingly. Like in SpongeBob.
That's the best way to terrify someone. Just stare at them.
I mean, yeah. Charlie!
You're welcome.
Great bit for an auto podcast.
Yeah,
yes. Listeners, Charlie just stared at Hayley and I very creepily.
Yes.
You're welcome. It's my specialty. So, who does Babu want to save the day but Genie, who would also save the day? Like, anytime, anywhere.
Okay.
I want to call a shenanigan for how she's sleeping.
Okay, I was about to say that, so thank you for that.
Because, listen, the only other time I've seen this is, like, I don't remember which crossover it was, but it was Supergirl in the Arrowverse who was, like, flying as she slept with a blanket.
Oh, gosh.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
I stopped watching Supergirl, like, when I was in high school, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I think it was the crossover for Barry and Iris's wedding. I think that's what it was.
Okay, you are talking about the one with Melissa. Okay.
Yes, obviously.
I just know her from Glee.
Best girl.
I mean, Grant Gustin was also on Glee, so, like...
It was. That's why they did a musical episode that had Jeremy Jordan and Darren Criss. Can't forget Darren Criss.
The icons.
I love them.
Though I got Jeremy Jordan and Darren Criss confused for each other for a long time.
That's fair.
Okay.
Charlie, don't judge me.
I can understand it.
Thank you.
I mean, if they did the last 5 years with Darren Criss and a different brunette, and they told me that's Jeremy Jordan, I might slightly believe them.
But I always have to remember Jeremy Jordan is Jack from Newsies.
Yes, Santa Fe. His reading number.
Magnum opus.
I personally love him as Lucifer in Has Been Hotel.
That's valid.
Oh,
that is so valid.
Do not know who was in that.
Yes.
There is so much Broadway talent in Has Been Hotel. So much.
Okay. Vizzy Pop is either the daughter of Apollo themselves, or is just insanely lucky, because the musical talent back in Hell of a Boss, she got Alex Brightman, and can't think of who plays Ozzy right now, but Stolas is played by the guy who was in A Gentleman's Guide to Murder and Love. Oh god, what is his name? Now I have to write. It's Brian something. Stolas. That voice actor, thank you. Bryce Pinkham. Great voice.
Gotta be honest, I don't know who that man is.
I didn't either until I've seen this clip from the Tonys a million times, and I go, oh my god. She has some kind of deal with Apollo, or some kind of connection, because the amount of people she gets, icons.
And she even got Keith fucking David for
She
Has
has
Been Hotel.
Patrick Page as
I know
Satan.
Yes,
amazing.
it's great. I love it,
Those are
Charlie.
names.
Okay, Charlie, you have to listen to Hadestown, please.
You've never seen Hadestown
They have
or listened?
never seen it or listened to it at all, and I don't understand why. Because it's right up their fucking alley.
Because I haven't listened to it because I try not to listen to musicals before I watch them. So
there are slime tutorials on YouTube you can watch right now.
Hopefully we're getting a pro shot.
We are. They're recording it on the West End this week.
Is it confirmed?
Yes.
I am wearing my Persephone shirt right now, so
iconic. We love it.
I love Hadestown, and it is mostly because of Persephone.
That is so valid.
But Reeve Carney,
every Persephone in Hadestown has been an absolute slay, and I love them.
I will say I have loved Reeve Carney since he was Riff Raff because I love Riff Raff.
I only knew about Reeve Carney because of Spider-Man Turned Off the Dark, and that's probably not where he wants me to know him from.
No,
but
he played Riff Raff in the Fox live action, which isn't horrible. It's not great, but not horrible.
There's only, you can't really improve on perfection, you know, because like Tim Curry is and always will be Dr. Frankenfurter to me.
Yes,
unless you get like, what is her name, Laverne Cox to play Dr. Frankenfurter, I don't know what else you can do.
I will say my only gripe with the Fox one is that Ryan McCarthy, who plays Brad, is too good of a singer. I need, and damn it, Janet, that strain. Ugh, I love the strain.
Charlie, I am so sorry about this off topic
I'm just chilling here.
I will say this is a little preview for my podcast because I am doing a Hell of a Boss Has-Been Hotel for my first one.
Lovely.
That is my first podcast because I did seriously get obsessed with this fanfic. It literally, I was talking about to people who I would never talk about fanfiction to, and they didn't know the hell I was talking about. I go, do you like musicals and can handle hell? Then I have a show for you.
Well.
On that note,
Genie
makes the man disappear.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. And she also brings the bed back from wherever the heck it was.
The Duat, I guess.
Maybe.
Very important.
Wait, wrong mythology.
I don't know anything about genie mythology, so you could say whatever.
No,
He was talking about Egyptian.
Oh.
Yes, I was.
Lost all my Egyptian... Or no, all my Egyptian thoughts are about Yu-Gi-Oh!
Valid.
That was my first hyperfixation, was Egypt because of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh my god. You gotta find some good
You are not alone in that, Hayley.
Oh, I saw a TikTok that was people who are autistic were either obsessed with Egypt or Greek mythology, and if you were obsessed with both, you're probably gay.
I saw that.
Yes, Charlie.
Yes,
hello,
Charlie.
It is I. Thank you.
Listen, the Egyptology book at the library was just like golden and sparkly, and it could not be ignored.
My parents bought that for me, and I was so obsessed with it on our little trip when we were in Pennsylvania or Ohio, one of the two. The King Tut exhibit was there, and we stopped because of me, and it was great.
So we go to
go to Corey and Henry. Yes.
Yeah. And okay, Henry is combing his hair because what if he sees a girl in his dreams?
It's very Daphne coded, I feel.
Okay, this man, green shirt, brown vest, blue jeans, this man knows how to dress himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the man, he knows a lot more than a lot of the straight men I know in terms of dressing himself.
Yeah.
Because he's probably not straight, but...
Yes.
Yeah, no, he's not straight. He's also in bed with his best buddy, Corey, his best buddy.
I mean, you know, they were roommates.
And they were roommates.
Oh my goodness.
They were roommates.
What does Henry see in the mirror? The mirror is going all wild. His reflection is doing things that he's not doing, and it's freaking him out, and he's trying to tell Corey about it, and Corey does not believe him. And he's freaking out so much that Jeannie comes over, like, you know, she's checking on them, and she also is like, what the fuck are you talking about? So...
Poor
everybody
Henry.
just thinks Henry's just being a weirdo. So that's that. And then we see, you know, everybody else sleeping. We see Fred sleeping by himself. There's a bird in his
How
room.
did the bird come in?
Don't worry about it.
There's some big windows. I don't know.
And then we go to Daphne and Velma's room. They're sleeping together, and then they just go and
Shenaniganery?
Shenaniganery. This is like the Globetrotters a few episodes ago, where the bed just opened up and it swallowed them, and they were gone.
This happens 3 separate times. Is it 3 separate shenanigans?
I think it is.
No, it wouldn't it be
4 separate times.
4? Yeah.
Yeah, because first it's Daphne and Velma. Jeannie's just like, where did they go? What's happening? Because she was rooming with them.
Mm-hmm.
And then it happens to Fred, who's just by himself with a bird. And then, is it Henry and Corey? Yeah, they get swallowed as well.
And their bed does something else. Like, the other ones slide, but theirs goes down.
Yeah, it just falls.
Yeah.
It's interesting. And lastly, Shaggy and Scooby.
They go, whoop!
And is Babu's sleeping position a shenanigan?
Oh wait, how is he sleeping?
If Genie's is,
He's
I feel
sleeping
like Babu is.
He's sleeping like either on top of the bed or floating very close to the top of the bed.
I think he's floating.
Yeah, we'll give it to him. I don't think that's a sleeping position anyone can be in, actually.
I mean, if you're a genie, you can sleep however the fuck you want, I guess.
He's really bad at it, too.
Hey, he knows how to levitate himself.
When he's sleeping.
Yes. And he does it a decent time. He does it a decent amount by himself.
Yeah. He just can't do it to other people.
Yeah. He hasn't learned that part. He's accomplished himself. Now he's moving on to others.
Yes.
Yeah, so Genie's just like, where did everybody go? Babu is still sleeping. Genie goes in to see Babu and, magics some water on top of him to wake him the fuck up. Like,
okay, that's valid,
where is
though.
Everybody?
I'm a deep sleeper, and
same.
I would not have woken up because the people I'm sleeping next to's bed goes floop.
Yeah.
Especially if it doesn't make noise.
Right. Here's the thing. I can sleep through nearly anything.
Mm-hmm.
Including my alarm, so
Yup.
Unless you are shaking me to get me to wake up, I won't.
Yup. That is why my Alexa and my phone have alarms.
Yep. Charlie, are you a light sleeper?
The thing that doesn't wake me up is Abby's alarm, because hers is not loud and annoying enough. She just uses whatever those text tone whatever sounds are that come with the phone, and I'm like, I need loud and annoying music. Otherwise, I'm not going to get up.
I use music too. I believe, oh gosh, what do I use? I think I use...
I thought you were going to say...
the I'd probably wake up for that, but I hate that one. So, no thank you.
Okay. Hayley, I thought you said your wake-up alarm was Believe by Cher.
No.
And I'm like, there's no way that's annoying enough to wake you up.
Do you believe? No, it's Hell is Forever from Has Been Hotel.
That's my favorite song from that show, so...
It's one of my faves. That's why I think I wake up to it, because I'm like, yeah, I could listen to this. I need to be up for this. And then I also have 50 million alarms.
Valid. Anyway, everybody comes out of these chutes in the ceiling. They're in this chamber. They have no idea where the hell they are.
There's a bunch of doors.
We're trying to get out. We don't know what we're doing.
Just okay, should we open a door, figure out what's in there? There's a door with wind in it that Freddie and Corey have to close. And then there's a door that has a monster in it.
Yes.
But the monster has clothes on.
Wait,
or at least
what?
a shirt. Yeah! Did you not see the green shirt that the monster has on?
I did not pay attention enough.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Genie and Babu are trying to figure out where the fuck everybody is. And Genie just kind of does a little little dance in place.
She becomes a satellite dish.
It was so weird. I was like, is she belly dancing to figure out where he is?
Yes. Yes, she is.
I would not put it past them to make that happen.
Oh my god.
I think
I'm counting it as a shenanigan.
Good. So she figures out they're in a weird pyramid that's over there for some reason.
Yeah, because the Persians definitely built pyramids.
Yes, the Great Pyramid of Persia.
She magics out Shag and Scoob and then everybody else. And then we see the evil dude from before, and he's welcoming them to this kingdom.
See, the Persians are hospitable. I can say that word. They're friendly. They're
friendly
inviting.
enough.
They're inviting. See? Jeannie wasn't wrong.
Apparently.
He's only the second most white, supposedly Middle Eastern man we meet in this episode.
Yeah.
So we meet. Oh goodness, what are these people's names? I did
Name
already
starts
forget.
with an A.
Abdullah?
No, that's the evil guy, Prince Aben. And
Aben, yeah.
And his uncle is Abdullah, who is
Yeah.
evil guy, because obviously it just has to be an evil uncle and or a vizier. That's how it goes.
Of course.
So this is where Disney got the idea for Jafar. Got it.
And Scar, apparently.
And Scar.
I will say, Jafar's hot.
They got the idea for Scar from Hamlet, so don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jafar's hotter, though.
Jafar is. And
He's
I'm tired of pretending he's not. Like,
he's one of the only bad boys that I like.
Like, Aladdin is the most generic-looking guy you will ever see. Jafar?
Yes.
That man has some character. That man has a pizzazz.
I want to be in a threesome, polycule, with Jafar and Jasmine when she's doing that, like, sultry thing. Perfect.
I get it.
They can both dominate me. Again, coming from the ace person.
Listen, a lot of the ace people I know, including you, are some of the horniest people you will ever meet.
Yes. I say, my bite, or my bark is more than my bite.
Yep.
Well then.
Anyway.
This is the horniest episode. Somehow.
I'd rather it be horny than racist.
I'm keeping it away from the racist parts.
Okay. Alright, guys. So, they have a rule in this country, Zendat, I believe?
I think.
That the prince has to rule for 1 year before he can become, like, the official sultan, I guess. So, sure.
Basically, you're on house arrest for 1 year.
Yeah.
And he can't leave. But everybody else is left because weird shit is going on. Case in point, there's painting with eyes moving.
One thing off the bingo card.
There we go. And there's ghostly wailing. That's, it's just the wind. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's just the wind.
Just everything is going wrong for this poor guy. And, he does not suspect his uncle, who's the only person left here.
I mean, to be fair, if you've known somebody your whole life and they've demonstrated that they're not like an antagonizing presence, why would you suspect them?
Right.
Like, this man's probably 20, 22-ish?
Probably.
He's known his uncle for that long. He hasn't done anything stupid then or evil.
As far as we know.
Yeah, but he's got Scooby-Doo evil face. So
he does have Scooby-Doo evil face, but that's also like racist caricature face.
True.
So
it is true. So we hear that apparently there is an evil djinn roaming around. Woo! And it's like the entire reason that, Genie was called over here in the first place. Yeah, it's that guy.
She gotta get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
That she does. And we have some shenanigans with Shaggy, Scooby, and Henry all running down a hallway into Babu.
Yup.
Running in the opposite direction.
Okay, but before we get there, as they are running out of the room, Babu's turban stays there in the room and just spins around.
Oh, gosh.
The Genie's like, "Hey, Babu, get your hat." And he's like, "Okay, thanks," and keeps running.
Yep. Sorry, I misspoke. They did the tiptoeing thing towards each other's backs. That's what it was.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
is that the shenanigan we're after?
That's
here?
the shenanigan.
Okay, great.
And then they still haven't really recognized each other's, like, that they're in the same hallway, because then they go around a corner, and Babu and Scooby are looking around the corner, and they see each other, and they go, ah! Because yes, of course.
Scowy.
But, this is the new scared gang of the episode, and they're all together.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, Henry, to the Scare Gang.
Yeah.
And Babu.
And Babu.
Yeah. Apparently, we learn that genies can go through walls if they so desire.
Or they're good at it.
Or they're good enough to do it.
Yeah, he's just always nervous, okay? He has anxiety.
And he's clearly not medicated for it.
No.
Nope. Did they believe in medicating for anxiety in the 70s?
Probably
not.
Yeah.
Their solution is probably either smoke weed or do cocaine about it.
Yeah, probably.
Which, weed can help with anxiety, so they're not that far off.
The hippies had the weed, the straight white men had the coke.
True.
And they run into the evil Jinn, who is Jadal. Oh no!
Scary.
He's scary. And this, we get a yapple dapple. The top half of Babu disappears, and the bottom half does not.
Oh.
Shenaniganery.
So everybody else was just still chilling with the prince while this was happening, and hearing about how all of his friends left.
Poor prince. I'd send him millions of dollars.
He's not from Nigeria.
Oh, I'm not going to send him millions of dollars.
God, that's an old reference.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, and yet, I've been rewatching Ghost recently, and they had an episode about that. So
UK or US?
US.
Nice. Oh yes, it has your Tinkerbell in it.
It does. Listen.
Wait.
I also just
who's
love
your
her.
Tinkerbell, Charlie?
Not meaning Charlie's Tinkerbell, but it's the Tinkerbell from Once Upon a Time.
Oh,
yes. I love all
okay.
Tinkerbells.
Yeah.
But listen.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying Charlie likes Peter Pan and Tinkerbell and all that, so.
Well, they're a Disney nerd.
I just like Rose McIver, okay? Leave me alone.
She is very good. I do love her. She is. But I don't think I'd go for her. She's a blonde.
That's actually my type, so...
I can believe that.
And yet, you are dating a redhead.
Yeah.
Ethan, as we've discussed, most of us are not dating our types.
We have discussed that. That's true.
Oh well, it's fine.
I think I'm one of the few people who is.
Probably.
You gotta get over to your comfort zone, clearly.
Right?
When I was single, I did go on a couple dates with guys. So,
there you go.
It didn't go anywhere after that, but...
You're a better bi than I am. I've never gone out with a girl.
What are you talking about?
You're still valid.
What?
Okay, they're married. That's
oh yeah,
that's
me and Abby are married. That's different. We skipped the dating. We went
classic U-Haul lesbians.
Exactly.
Yep, you two are married, and Richard and I are just in the corner.
Yep.
Playing with Orzo.
Listen, there's room for everybody in the polycule somewhere.
Hey, I totally would be great in a polycule because I don't need any of that dirty stuff. I just want cuddles and kisses. I'd be a great person in a polycule.
Oh boy, that's wonderful. God, why is this episode so horny? We've done this to ourselves.
Got the three horniest people together at once.
Yeah. The only thing that would the only thing that would add to this if we had Abby in here.
Oh God, Abby. God. Okay. So they're running away from the evil Jinn. They go into this storehouse. Scooby gets in a jar of olive oil. It's not a great time. But he's slipping around, stuck in place. The Jinn tries to grab him, but he's too slippery.
He's too slippery.
And he just slides around.
He is slippery dog.
He's lubed up.
Charlie! We are not beating the horny allegations here.
We were trying to beat them?
There.
Oh, I had the same thought.
I was just like,
do
he's
all
slippery,
gingers have a
yeah.
hive mind? Do all gingers have a hive mind that's exclusively horny? Do I not know about this because I'm a brunette?
Probably.
Can confirm that gingers have a horny hive mind.
You heard it here first, people.
I'll see if my cousin's in on it.
All right, so they run away, they get away, and we get another Yapple Dapple where, you know, Babu makes all three of them go up to the ceiling. Ow! And then they fall.
Not very gracefully in either direction.
No.
Nope.
There are going to be some sore bodies later on. And not in the good way.
Hayley, I wanted to middle name you so bad, but I don't know what your middle name is, so I'm not going to.
Okay, good. I think if we took out all the horny portions of this episode, it would be down to like 20 minutes.
Probably.
Okay, so Babu finally does something right and he just disappears. And so the other three just have to disguise themselves in some, you know, garb.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Scooby disguised himself as a dromedary camel, apparently.
That's
for him.
Fine.
That's gotta hurt.
He can do that. This is shenaniganery, but
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
they like literally have to fix his back when they run away. So, and then the rest of the gang is like, where the fuck are they? And this is a giant fucking palace with secret passages.
Yup.
Where's the evil djinn? Where do we go? And there's the random statue that's face turns when they walk by, because of course there is.
Yep. And they're on their way to the kitchen.
Yes.
Yeah, Scared Gang is on their way to the kitchen because, listen, do you see the
They
aroma?
smell food.
Do you see the smell?
Henry doesn't. Henry is like, I don't smell anything.
He's not hungry enough for what's cooking, which apparently is one of my favorite gags whenever this is brought up. It's laundry.
This is your favorite gag?
One of them. My favorites where they're chasing each other through a bunch of doors that don't make any sense that they're being there. We don't get that this episode, so I will deal with this.
I love that gag.
This is the other thing that you're just like, why does this keep happening? So I think it's your favorite.
This has happened 4 separate times.
Oh gosh.
At least in this show.
Including this one.
You would think they would dictate the smell of that and be like, nope, that's laundry.
Is it always laundry, or is it just...
It's either laundry or soap.
Oh god.
It's one of the two.
And Scooby and Shaggy are just like, oh look, it's some soup. I'm so hungry. And then it's like something else. I just, as soon as she was just like, oh yeah, it's laundry, I was like, oh my god, Ethan is gonna go wild.
They're right.
Oh.
Yeah. So everybody else has come around, and Scared Gang is like, hey, we saw Evil Djinn guy. He's here. And lo and behold, he shows up. He comes out of the fire, and he does some shit to Genie herself.
Yeah, he casts Dominate Monster.
Or would it be Dominate Person?
Genie's not a person.
You are right.
I don't know, man.
Are genies monsters in D&D?
Technically, I think so.
Let's see.
I don't know, man. I just know that she's like frozen in place, and everybody's like, no, let her go, stop that. And then he takes out a bottle and he puts her in the bottle, and she can't do anything. And he's like, you're gonna be in here for 10,000 years.
Yes, Djinn appear in the 4th edition of Monster Manual.
Okay, cool.
So they are monsters.
Good to know.
The Genasi, which are children of Djinn, are people. So
yes, I've played one.
I have too. I quite enjoyed it.
I did too.
Good shit.
First ever Druid I played, actually.
Not mine.
I'll be sure to have you guys meet some Djinn, maybe.
I'm the only one of us with a beard that I can actually touch, so.
I have a couple little hairs.
I was gonna say, I have some long hairs like Shaggy right now. You just can't
I
see
don't-
them.
Oh my god, Charlie.
Mine aren't long. I try to pluck them, but they're there. I can feel them.
It happens. It happens.
I'm just lazy.
I just can't get them.
Look, Charlie, it's just gonna lean to your androgyny, if you just leave them there.
There you
I
go.
can just dress as Shaggy forever.
Perfect.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Put Orzo in a little Scooby-Doo collar. It's a great time.
And then I can also dress as Shaggy, and Abby can be my Scooby.
She would.
I know she would.
Yeah, you two and your fucking mayonnaise knives.
Listeners, that was a joke for the three of us specifically.
Yes, it was. No, it also for the other people in our D&D group who listen to the pod.
And Abby and Kayla and Josh.
We should have just introduced Hayley and been like, and this is our Shaggy from our D&D group.
I'm Shaggy. Or Shagworth.
Shagworth. Fine, then I'm Belhamina.
Yeah.
I like
and
making
Charlie is
fun
everybody
names.
else.
I'm everybody else. I am.
Yes.
Thank you. I have voices.
Indeed they do.
I have mayonnaise.
I'm so happy for you.
And mustard.
And mustard. Oh, actually, I think Abby has mustard.
I hope you guys are writing
no.
this shit down, because I'm not.
Oh, yeah, I have notes. I have notes.
Good.
I write all notes.
Lovely. Anyway, the djinn casts a spell on everybody else who's like, time freeze, y'all stay there. And then he gets the hell out of there with Genie. And then they finally tell the prince, hey, Genie? She's a genie.
Yeah.
And they're like, what? No.
No way! It's almost like they
my-
named the character that because of that.
Oh my gosh, but changed a couple letters.
Yeah.
Crazy. Homophones.
It's so wild. So we have to go and search for Genie, and we get a Scooby Snacks bribe.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah, we get like 3 Scooby Snacks to go search for Genie. Let's
He
go,
started
guys.
at 5.
And he went down to 3.
He did.
It's fine. But he
There's some
runs
good bargaining.
so goddamn fast because he really likes Genie. And he wants to save her because she's the coolest, she's the best.
Horny is a powerful emotion.
It is.
Yeah, where was that emotion in Inside Out and Inside Out 2?
Oh, that's not there yet.
Riley's not old enough for
the-
that yet. That's for Inside Out 3.
Yeah. She started to feel a little tingle, probably because of that cool girl.
I was gonna say, if you watch the second one, I feel like she's pretty horny for that one girl.
A lot of female athletes, especially professional athletes, are lesbians.
She just
It's
doesn't
a
know.
thing.
She doesn't realize it yet. And she might be bi.
You never know.
Or pan.
You never know. Whatever floats her boat.
That's Inside Out 3, Riley's sexual awakening.
No, Riley had her sexual awakening. She just comes to terms with it now.
Yes.
Oh,
This
where's
one will
that
not
fanfic?
be. Oh, it's probably been
I'm
written.
sure it's out there.
It's out there.
Okay, you know what's a popular ship in fanfiction is Riley and Hero
Okay.
from Big Hero 6.
Sure. They're around the
both
same
in-
age, I
They're
think.
both in like San Francisco.
Yeah.
in the same area.
I
Okay,
think,
they're-
is it Hero in college, though?
He's 14.
He is, but he's
Oh.
14.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
she's 12.
so I thought she was 13.
Almost. I think maybe she's
One of
13
the
in
two.
the second one.
I think she's 13 in the second movie.
I just remember the end of the first one. They're like, she's 12 now or something, I thought.
But either way, they're around the same age. So I can see that.
Yeah, and they live in the same part of the country. So they could run into each other. Who
Could.
knows?
Oh, yep,
Eventually.
there's fics.
There you go. Go find a good
Of
one.
Val and Riley.
Lovely.
There's 167.
Only
So-
167? Interesting.
For
It seems like a pretty niche ship, though.
for a Disney sequel, that's pretty good.
Okay. You would know.
Alright. Okay, Scooby-Doo.
We got-
So...
More shenanigans.
Yes.
Yeah, because Scooby and Babu run into a wall, and then Babu falls on top of Scooby, and he
gets flattened like a pancake.
And then we get this fucking shit. Watch this spot.
This happens twice.
It does happen twice. Both of those are shenanigans, because it's dumb.
If it was
It's
just
so
Shaggy...
dumb.
If it was just Shaggy and Scooby, I would have understood. But no, it is everyone else too.
Yeah,
everybody.
This square of floor has a little thing that says, watch this spot. Scared Gang watches it. It's just Shaggy, Scooby, and Babu, I should say. Watch it, and they go down, and then everybody else looks at it, and they go up.
Which, the square is a different color.
Yes, right. It is. That should have been your first clue, guys.
Come on, guys.
So, our boys are stuck in a room, and they're like, Babu, can you get us out? And then Babu makes Shaggy and Scooby go outside the room, instead of all of them.
I mean...
Which probably is better in the long run.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not the worst. Like, they get the goal accomplished. Babu does get out of there.
Yes.
Yeah. He's just like, did I do it? Am I outside? And they're like, no. Let's unlock it for you.
They should have probably just left him in there.
And then everyone else is in this weird room that the prince has never seen before. And fucking Henry does not have the brain cell. He has literally negative brain cells.
I call shenanigans.
Him and Corey share a brain cell, like a bed, and Henry just didn't have it today.
These are two himbos in love is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
So are they strong enough to be himbos?
Corey is.
Yeah.
But Corey's the smarter one, so...
Mm-hmm. He has the brain cell most of the days.
Yeah, so he keeps calling this window a picture.
Even though things are moving.
Yeah.
I called shenanigans already.
Good. Because everybody else knows that it's a window. When he falls out of it, they're just like, oh, he fell through the window, be careful, don't touch that. And then the room moves, and they all fall through the window.
Yes.
So...
How it tilted? No idea.
There's a djinn, don't worry about it. And they've ended up in a weird cave. It's fine, it had a bunch of, like, padding at the bottom. Mm-hmm. So, they're okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, maybe this is where Jadal lives. Who's to say? Yeah, I feel like the bouncing might be a little bit shenaniganery, but...
Do we want to count it, Charlie?
I mean, I was putting it forth.
Alright, there we go.
So they're like, we're in a weird place. Don't know what's going on there. And then Scared Gang has come across who but Genie stuck in a bottle. She's a genie in a bottle.
A bottle, baby.
Listen.
Scooby's gotta rub her the right way.
He would, and you know it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, my question. If they actually were able to touch the bottle and one of them rubbed it, would that be her new master?
Yes.
But nope. Corey gets to keep her.
Well, we can't upset the canon of that show, so...
True.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah, and it's like, how do we break this thing? How do we get through here? And only sound can get through it. What can we do? Scooby howls, and he breaks it.
I think a dog howling is one of the cutest sounds. When my dogs do it, I love it. It's adorable.
When Bella does it, I feel like she either sees something that she doesn't like, or that's usually what it is. She sees something she doesn't like, which is a lot of things.
Ours will do it if they're excited. So like they've gone to doggy camp, and they'll howl if they can't play with the other dogs.
Oh, Bella will howl if, like, I bring guests over that she hasn't met before. Yeah, she's not good with strangers. At least not in my house. If I bring her out to people, she's much better. If it's here, it's terrible.
Oh.
I don't get it. She's a very territorial dog. Like, I love her to death, but she's not the best with people. Yeah.
Aww.
Not the best with strangers. And this is where Hayley and I are getting our theory that Scooby is down bad for Genie because she kisses him on the top of the head and little hearts all around him.
He's so in love.
This dog is in love with this Genie.
Yes.
I mean, listen, if Orzo doesn't get those when I kiss him on the top of his head, then there's something wrong.
Okay. But your cat is in a sense like a cat that can talk, basically, in human talk. Or can Orzo talk?
Yeah, he talks like this. This is your Orzo voice.
Oh, gosh.
That's cute. That's cute, though.
It is.
That's what Abby uses. That's the Orzo voice.
That's a cute voice.
Alright,
Kelly's made Bella sound like Maggie Smith and Downton Abbey, where she's like, Papa, I require the use of the bathroom.
I love that!
You are
our dog. Our dogs don't have voices. But I will tell you, when I get a cat, he or she will have a voice. And an Instagram. And a TikTok. And everything.
I have so many ideas for my cats.
Yes.
I have so many ideas for my future cat. Okay?
Is Orzo not... Okay.
Orzo is Abby's cat.
Okay, fair. But you share him. You live with him together.
But I am going to get a kitty.
It is different, like, when you bring it in a relationship, or if you get them together, or that kind of thing. It is different.
Okay.
Listen, I am jealous of Orzo and Abby's relationship. I want a cat of my own.
But you know what's gonna happen, Charlie? Is you're gonna get a cat, you're gonna give it so much love and attention, and it's gonna prefer Abby. It's
probably
always it's what happens.
That is exactly what Kelly thinks is gonna happen, because when we're moving in together in a few months, and she wants to get a cat, and she has a feeling that whenever the cat is introduced, that the cat will prefer to be with me.
That is my worst nightmare, and if my future cat prefers Richard over me, I might cry. But then I'll just give it constant treats when he's not home, so then it learns to love me even more.
That's how you do it.
And that's also how you get a fat cat.
Hey, fat cats are awesome. I love a good fat cat.
Fat Louie.
Is it gonna be orange?
No, it's gonna be black and white like Fat Louie from Princess Diaries.
Oh my goodness. Is it gonna be named Fat Louie?
No, it will not be named Fat Louie.
Okay, Kelly wants to name her cat Reuben, and I don't know why.
Stitch. The answer is Lilo and Stitch. Have you not seen Lilo and Stitch the series?
No.
I see. Okay. It's great.
I thought she was naming it after the sandwich.
There is a little one of Stitch's cousins is like a little alien guy who hangs out with Gantu, the evil guy.
Yeah,
he just his name is Reuben. He just makes a bunch of sandwiches.
He's amazing.
I love that.
His entire personality is that he just hangs out and he makes sandwiches.
He is experiment 2625.
And
right before Stitch. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Lilo names him until like way later. Is when we finally get, oh yeah, he's Reuben.
Yep.
But yeah.
His major flaw is his laziness.
She played through Stray a little while ago, and she named that cat Reuben, like headcanon the cat Reuben. So, and she does want an orange cat, so
that's perfect for Reuben.
Ask her if it has anything to do with Lilo and Stitch.
I will have to ask her.
Then I don't know what it is.
And watch the series. There's a Kim Possible crossover episode.
And they retain their own style, so it's very strange.
Yes, it is. It's amazing.
Interesting.
It was when like Disney Channel was like super into their crossover episodes.
Got it. Okay.
I wish they would do that more often.
Listen, what is Disney Channel and Nickelodeon without their crossovers? Like,
it's the most important thing.
The Sweet Life of Hannah Montana. What was the other one?
Oh.
Wizards on Deck with Hannah Montana.
No.
That may be what I was thinking of.
That's my favorite.
There was a 3-way crossover between Hannah Montana, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and something else.
That's So Raven.
Thank you.
There's That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana. There's Wizards on Deck with Hannah Montana.
Okay.
There's like
I was thinking
several
of That's
other
So
ones
Raven.
of the newer shows that were a little after our time.
I was thinking of the That's So Raven one.
Yeah. I know there's like Jesse Meets Austin and Allie. There's the one with Shake It Up and Good Luck Charlie meeting.
Oh, my sibling used to love Good Luck Charlie.
It was a decent show until What's-Her-Face chose the wrong guy.
Yeah, you know what? It's so lovely that Bob Duncan raised those kids all by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great single dad. We love him.
Okay. That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yes.
Anyway, God,
back to this crossover.
This is the original. This is the original, guys, right?
Back to this crossover.
Oh my goodness.
We got Babu, Genie, Shaggy, and Scooby, and they're like...
Okay, but Shaggy riding on top of Babu?
Yes.
I feel like that's a shenanigan, because they're flying together, Scooby's just running beside everybody's flying, and then we come to, like, this end of the cave, and then Genie's just, like, magically, breaks through the solid rock, and suddenly the entire group is back together, because they were right behind.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah. Also, Velma picked up a jar in the other room. It's important. It's a tool to help us later.
She says it 1,000 years old, at least.
Yeah, maybe
10,000. Yeah, when Genie sees it, she's like, "Oh, that's not just 1,000. Times that by 10."
Yep. And then, oh no, the evil Jin Jadal is back.
Oh no!
And
oh no,
he's here to try to get Genie again.
But now she's stronger.
Yeah, I was gonna say now she's got his bottle. And she's
yesterday.
like, you can't get revenge on me because I'm going to trap you in the bottle.
She knows how to defeat him now. She got the cheat codes.
She
AB
does.
plus 2, 4, up, down, left trigger, right
Back
bar.
Yeah.
I know gaming terms.
We do magic-y stuff here today. Yeah. I don't know, it's not necessarily shenanigans, it's just magic. They do some magic-y shit. He's pointing, she's doing her ponytail.
He tries to do it 3 times. Did he not learn his lesson?
No, he doesn't.
Like,
he's been stuck in a jar for 10,000 years. He's not...
True.
He's not smart.
Nope.
True. There's no books in that jar.
Nope.
Yeah. All she has to do is, like, get the walls around to make him smaller, and then she opens the jar, and then he's sucked into it.
Yep. Because you have to be tiny to fit into the jar.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
So who released Jadal? Who could it possibly be, guys? I wonder. Because he escaped after 10,000 years. Somebody had to have opened it. Who is his master? And then Genie just, like, magics the uncle over here.
Yeah.
It's like, it's him. This is a great mystery, guys.
Fantastic.
Great job.
Yep.
A+. Yeah, and this guy does not believe in love. He believes in ruling by force. So, what are we gonna do?
He does not believe in life after love.
This makes me think of Twisted by Star Kid so much. Have either of you seen it?
Yes.
Okay.
I am aware of it. I've never seen it myself.
There's a literal song that, oh gosh, because it's Disney, so it's like Jafar, a Twisted song.
It's like Wicked, but if Jafar was the character we're going.
It's such a good story. Every listener, go watch Twisted. Finish this episode, go watch Twisted. Or pause this episode, go watch Twisted and come back. Go watch Twisted. It's on YouTube.
I mean, I prefer the guy who didn't like musicals. So that's just me.
That's so good. But if we're looking at classic Star Kid, back at Michigan, the University of Michigan stage.
Then I gotta say a Harry Potter musical. I know it's basic. No. I know it's basic.
I love a Harry Potter musical, but Twisted is the one I come back to every time. Dylan Saunders, most beautiful voice ever. But there is a song called Golden Rule, where the Sultan, the evil Sultan, makes it break down to gold is rule. So, makes me think of this.
Interesting. Okay.
Again, every listener, go watch Twisted.
So, his punishment is that Genie puts him in the bottle with the evil Jinn. and we don't have to deal with that anymore. So
honestly, kind of a fate worse than death, if you think.
Yeah,
think about
he's
it.
gonna run out of air at some point in there, and so the djinn is just gonna be with a dead body.
Honestly, I think that's the least of his problems.
Well, yeah.
I mean, she could have like made it somehow magical so that he'll be okay, and he just has to live in there.
He's still gonna die of old age.
Yeah, or asphyxiation, whichever comes first.
We don't know what kind of kinks they're into.
And now, Ethan, what is the last joke of the episode?
Oh gosh.
That woman in the kitchen is back at it again, but this time she's making soup!
But it's not soup!
It's never soup.
It's soap.
Oh.
And we have eaten it once again.
A 2-for-1 special. You gotta love it.
If I gotta.
That's our last shenanigan of the episode. Boy howdy, my friends.
This may be our longest episode yet.
Ethan, what time is it?
It's terror time again.
Let's do some trivia. Well, my friends, this episode was a tie-in to the concurrent Hanna-Barbera series Genie, and shares that series' 4 main characters and voice actors. The series ran for 16 episodes between September 8th and December 22nd, 1973.
This is Scooby and the Gang's first adventure outside the territorial United States.
Jadal, I think that's how you pronounce his name. I hate names.
Yes.
Was the first character to be from the another world.
Does Genie not count or something?
I think it's because he was shown first.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Right.
This is the first episode to feature real supernatural beings, i.e. Genie, Jadal, and Babu.
According to Islamic tradition, the jinn, aka genies, are beings made out of smokeless fire that are invisible to the human eye, who have their own society and perform supernatural feats.
I didn't know they were invisible. Interesting. Just like most of Season 2, at 12 to 13 minutes of this episode, music is used from Hanna-Barbera's action shows from the mid-late 1960s.
Early production art for Hanna-Barbera's 1977 All-Star Battle of the Networks spoof, Laugh Olympics, featured Genie and Babu as members of the Scooby-Doobies team, but legal problems with Columbia Pictures Television prevented Genie's inclusion in the show. However, Babu was wholly originated by Hanna-Barbera, and so was retained.
This episode marks the first time an actual member of the Three Stooges had appeared on Scooby-Doo. Joe Besser was briefly a member of the trio from 1957 to 1959.
He's the voice of Babu.
Oh, okay.
This episode and the previous episode are the only episodes to have red title cards.
This is Mark Hamill's first appearance in the Scooby-Doo series.
But it's not his last.
Nope.
And there's only one cultural reference for the episode.
Flash Gordon.
Gordon.
That's it. We did it, guys.
Yay.
Okay.
All right.
Well, what is our shenanigan number for the episode, Ethan? Where do we land?
Our shenanigan number is 27.
Dang.
All right. We're
pretty
mid.
Pretty mid overall.
Mid, you know.
Mid with the racism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Whose side are we on today? I am on the side of Genie because she's
always
great. She's
a redhead.
And redheads have more fun.
Listen, the little ponytail like doo-doo-doo is so cute. It's so
adorable.
Cute.
I would let her hang out with me. Well, not let her because I'd have to convince her to hang out with me. I would try to be her best friend so she could tell me when I'm doing stupid things. I don't need her to be magic. I just needed her to look at me and go, Hayley, don't eat mac and cheese. You're lactose intolerant.
Yeah,
I'm like,
let's eat it instead. I'll eat your mac and cheese.
I'd be like, Jeannie, you're so right. Here,
Charlie, are you lactose intolerant?
No, I just like mac and cheese.
Only hot girls have stomach problems like lactose intolerance.
I mean, Kelly does have stomach problems, so that almost confirms it.
My boyfriend. Oh. Yeah, my boyfriend has a hot girl too. He has stomach problems.
Love that for him.
Yes.
Do allergies count as stomach problems?
No.
Damn,
those are a whole different issue.
Okay.
What are we rating this episode out of 5 Scooby snacks, my dudes?
I gotta be honest, Charlie. I'm giving this a 2.
That's my thought too. And it's mostly because of Jeannie.
It would be lower if Jeannie was not present. This is true.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll give it a 2 as well. It's kind of Jeannie's
we'll
the best part of this episode.
Yeah.
We'll have to tell Darian we have a new lowest rated episode.
Ooh.
Wait, no, this ties our lowest rated episode.
Yeah, actually, our lowest rated one is in fact The Phantom of Country Music Hall.
Oh,
which was just boring.
Yeah, these episodes were bad for different reasons.
I will admit, I did fall asleep and have to like restart like 3 times.
I get that. I completely understand why.
I woke up and I'm like, what? Where are we?
I just lost the plot of this episode, I'm not gonna lie. I watched it
Several
times.
There is no plot.
What is happening?
There is no plot, there's just Jeannie. Yes, I watched that Scooby-Doo episode for the plot. The plot is Jeannie.
Exactly.
This is true. Thank you so much for coming on for this episode, Hayley.
Hopefully, the next time I'm on, it's not racist.
That is ideal.
I'm going to be researching all the episodes now and be like, is this one racist? Yes, I can't be on it. I can't. 3 times in a row? Nah.
Just look up all the episodes for the Scooby-Doo show and figure out which one you want to come on for.
Perfect. I'll do it.
If not, I'll choose a good one for you. So...
Yeah, we'll be in the Scooby-Doo show for a minute anyway, so...
Perfect. So I should have plenty.
It's also the one that has most of the iconic villains from the live-action movie. So...
Perfect.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
So if you didn't know where, the pterodactyl ghost came from... There you go.
Perfect.
There you go.
Very
Hayley,
good.
where can the people find you on the internet?
Okay. Well, you guys can follow me at my podcast Instagram page. It's fanfic, FANFIC.chronicles. Or I am on that fun site Tumblr, also for Fanfic Chronicles, which is the same thing, fanfic.chronicles.
Speaking of which, Charlie, did you ever make a Tumblr for Mysteries in the Machine?
I was just about to be like, hey, listeners, should I start a Tumblr? I think I'm going to start a Tumblr.
Yes.
You talked about doing it.
Scooby-Doo Screams Tumblr.
I'm gonna do it, and then we're gonna introduce Ethan to Tumblr through this.
You've never had a Tumblr, Ethan?
Ethan's never had a Tumblr.
Not in my 24 years of life, no.
How are you living? Tumblr.
I know a lot of Tumblr people, so I get it through osmosis.
Okay, that's valid.
Hayley, I have given you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 followers.
Yeah, I saw them. I kept seeing the notifications.
Even Orzo's following you.
Orzo.
Amazing.
That's my greatest accomplishment right there. Until all you Kardashian fans come and roast me.
God, I forgot about that, to be honest with you.
I
Never
did not.
forget.
I have a vendetta against the Kardashian fans.
It's so valid, though.
Well, on that note, my dudes, we're gonna go split up and look for clues for our next mystery. Bye!
Bye!
Bye.
You can follow this podcast socials at Mysteries in the Machine Pod on Instagram. You can send a message to our email, mysteriesinthemachinepod@gmail.com. Be sure to give us a rating, a review, or let your friends and followers know how much you love the podcast. That really helps. You can follow me, Charlie, at GreenPixie12 on most platforms. I also have an art Instagram at GreenPixieDraws.
You can find me, Ethan, on Instagram and Threads at ethan.t.hewlin. Our music was written and produced by Jason Hilton. You can find him at Negative Selections on Instagram. There was a cat.
Orzo!
Hello!
Hello, Orzo.
I am Orzo.
You are cute.
I am on the podcast.
He looks very sleepy.
He does.
Charlie, did you wake him up from a nap?
No, he was at the door meowing.
Oh, I couldn't hear him.
What?
I couldn't hear him at all.
Long cat.
Long cat.
Ugh. I need to come over.
He's a good boy.
Come over and see the boy.
Well, I'm hanging out with Abby on Saturday, so I'll come see the cat. I'll come see the cat. Gotta see the cat. Okay.
Okay.